My parents dropped me off at my aunt's house. 13 years later, they showed up on my front porch with a gift bag and pink tissue paper, smiling like we'd just lost touch. My uncle made the same breakfast every Saturday morning. 2 eggs, scrambled, always slightly overdone because he got distracted talking while they were in the pan, toast with butter that never quite reached the corners. He'd set the plate in front of me and say, "Chef's special," every single time. Like that phrase was accumulating comedic value the more he used it. I ate every bite, every Saturday. For years. The house was on a cul-de-sac. I knew every neighbor by name. The Hendersons had a trampoline we weren't officially allowed on, but used constantly. There was a beagle named Biscuit, who slept at the foot of my bed until his hips went bad, and after that he slept on a folded beach towel on the floor beside me. And some mornings I'd wake up and find he'd dragged himself close enough that his chin was resting on my foot. I never moved when that happened. I just laid there and let him sleep on me. It was a completely ordinary life. I had a spot at the kitchen table that was mine the way spots become yours, without anyone officially saying so. I had a dentist appointment every 6 months. I had one photograph in the drawer of my nightstand, a man and a woman standing in front of a car, squinting in the sun, and I felt nothing particular about it. It was just there, the way things are when they've always been there. Then I was 8, 3rd grade, first week of September. Mrs. Albright passed out emergency contact sheets, 3 lines, a little checkbox for relationship. I watched Carol fill mine out that night at the kitchen table. Her hand paused on the second line, not long, a second, maybe 2. Then she kept writing. I was thinking about whether she'd let me use the mechanical pencils for school. She did. I forgot about the pause. But then Marcus Ellery had a birthday party in October, and his mom was there, and she looked so much like him it was almost funny. The exact same eyebrows, the exact same way they both tilted their heads when someone said something that surprised them. I thought about it on the drive home. I looked out the window at the houses going by. I don't look like Carol. I don't look like Mike. I look like the people in the photograph. The thought came and went in 15 seconds. 8-year-olds don't know what to do with thoughts like that. I had dinner, watched television, went to bed, but something had shifted. Something small and irreversible. I brought the photograph downstairs in November, set it on the kitchen counter while Carol was cutting onions. Her eyes were already watering when she looked up and saw it. She set the knife down, dried her hands on the dish towel, picked up the photograph, and looked at it the way you look at something while you're deciding what to say. "Who are those people?" I said. "Some people from a long time ago," she said. "You want to help me with the salad?" I helped with the salad. I told myself that was a normal answer. Adults had complicated histories. Adults said things like that. I decided it made sense. I thought about it again at school the following week, during a history lesson I wasn't paying attention to. The way Carol had held the photograph, not like something unwanted, like something still worth something. I filed it next to the pause on the form, things I'd noticed. Things that didn't quite fit, but didn't quite not fit either. The following spring, Mike's brother visited for a weekend. Saturday afternoon, the adults were in the backyard with drinks. I was in the kitchen getting something to eat, and the window above the sink was open. I heard Mike's brother say my name. I stood very still next to the refrigerator. He said my name and then something I couldn't fully catch. Something about her parents, and did she ever? And then Carol said something short, 5, maybe 6 words. And the conversation moved to something about someone at Mike's brother's job. The whole thing lasted 20 seconds. I stood there with my hand still on the refrigerator door, not moving, trying to hold on to the exact words. Her parents? Did she ever? Then 5 words I'd missed. Then nothing. I ate what I'd gotten. I went upstairs. I sat on the edge of the bed. They knew something. They'd decided I didn't need to know it yet. The word I kept landing on was yet. Full story on channel. Link below.